is Sebastian Broche, 35 years old. I am from Frontline Academy and I'm here at Harrier MMA getting my ass kicked. And I love it.
I'm Ffion. It's Ffion, not Fiona. Please stop calling me Fiona.
It's amazing what's happening here. You know, you have guys all over the Europe. I think Ox have to be part of this. It's incredible what the training level we have here these days. I moved to Norway 11 years ago. I could not even believe one day we're gonna reach that level.
Espen invited me, and I've been talking to my wife for a long time, saying it would be so cool to go train with those guys, but it's hard to justify the trip. But when the whole of East Coast came, that was too much of a... The offer was too good to turn down.
What brings you guys all the way to Norway just for training?
So obviously Tommy and Espen are super high level, and personally they're quite an inspiration for me. It's because they're the European athletes as well. So I think Darragh has spoken to him a few times at Polaris and events like that, and obviously that's really cool for us to look up to them. So coming here to train with them is going to be hopefully really beneficial.
My name is Darragh O'Connail. I'm a black belt who lives in Dublin, Ireland, and my gym is called the East Coast Jitsu Academy. So I've obviously known Tommy and Espen since they've been on the scene, but this year I fought in Copa Podio in the same as Tommy, so we were there together. We did 2 different Polarises together, so each time we went, we were hanging out a little bit more, talking a little bit more, and we both have a very similar training situation where we have some high belts, but we always spar with the same guys, so we thought it would be a really good idea for us all to come together, and then everyone has different rounds and different training, so I mean, yeah, that was basically how it came together.
Nice. So you, Espen and Tommy met through Polaris?
Yeah, I met Tommy first at Copa Podio in February, and then we did some Polarises. I was at the last one where Tommy and Espen were there. A lot of my students are fighting on this show too. So yeah, and Tommy was on another one too. And always when we go there, we trained a little bit before the event, and the training was so good that we decided to come together.
Nice. So how has training been so far here?
It's amazing, man. It's so good. I mean, I knew obviously the guys were really good and had a high level, but it has exceeded my expectations. The guys are amazing. Everyone here is so friendly and hospitable, and the training is super hard, but it's a really, really nice environment. You know, not so strict. You know, nobody's bossing everybody around. Everyone's helping each other, and yeah, amazing technical, hard training.
Nice. So you feel prepared for Euros?
Oh man, more than ever. Yeah, it's so good, especially to have guys who are my own size. You know, and a lot of my guys were similar size to Tommy and Espen, and it's just so nice to get that really, really perfect training where you're the exact same size as someone else. You know, it's so nice. So yeah, me and all the guys feeling sharper than ever.
So how has the training been so far?
Really, really hard. I haven't pulled off a move yet. I've got some grips, but that's about as far as it goes. Mainly I'm in bottom side control, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
Learning into my escapes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really, really tough, but I'm hopefully soaking in some of the knowledge. Yeah.
Nice. So you feel prepared for the Europeans?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it can't be as tough as this.
We gonna take it, 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 gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna take it to the top. Call my name.
It's less than a week until Europeans. Both Tommy and I are fighting our first match on Saturday, and then we're gonna have 3 matches on Sunday. So today we just had an easy training. We did some active drilling, sweep and pass, because this week is basically about just recovering our body and nerve system, so we are as sharp as possible at the tournament. Because we've been training really hard the last couple of weeks, and we just had a camp. We gathered people from all over Europe. They came here training under this roof, and we trained together, and we had a really hard camp. So that was an amazing experience, because we got different styles, different mentality, just clashed together, and it was an awesome synergy. So both Tom and I are very well prepared for this Europeans, so I'm sure we're gonna do good.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
So now we're at Gardermoen. We traveled early this morning, getting ready to go to Lisbon, the final flight. We're going to meet Espen down in Lisbon later for some training and just hanging out. And tomorrow is going to the venue, checking it all out and enjoying ourselves. We just arrived in Lisbon. We got into the Airbnb. We all settled in, and yeah, now it's time to relax and enjoy ourselves with the great view.
I just arrived in Lisbon. I traveled from Stavanger, and now I joined the forces with the rest of the Wulfing Crew. So on Saturday, I'm gonna fight in the medium heavy division at Europeans. And I'm gonna do my best, show my style and go and have fun. So I'm gonna fight tomorrow on Saturday, so I'm gonna have 1 match on Saturday and then 3 matches on Sunday. So now before the tournament, I try to just relax, enjoy the city. Been doing some sightseeing, walking around in the streets, because Lisbon is a very beautiful town. So I really like to just walk around, don't think about the tournament at all. I try to just I try to have 0 thoughts about the tournament, because I want to take it as it comes. I don't want to limit myself to certain scenarios or certain plans. But so the idea now is just to relax as much as possible, just enjoy the time and find the zone. So yesterday I lost my first match. I actually felt really good. I felt mentally prepared. I felt relaxed. But I did a small mistake in the beginning. He was able to get the pull before, so we both sat down. And when he stood up, we had 2 points. So that kind of affected the whole dynamic of the match, because he was ahead of 2 points from the beginning, and then he was kind of playing a passive game. So I was trying to attack all the time. I was close of getting a back once. I was trying to do sweeps, but he was very composed and he played a good strategy. So as the fight progressed, I had to take more and more risks. So at one point I was doing the berimbolo, and I ended up going for a single leg. And the moment I went for the single leg, he unhooked my arm and passed my guard. So it sucks to get past and it sucks to lose, but that's part of the game. I did a couple of mistakes and he took advantage of that. That happens. At this level, you cannot make mistakes, because if you make a mistake, people are gonna take advantage of that. So I learned my lessons. I know what I need to work on and what I need to be better on, but I'm not demotivated, because I felt in the match that I can for sure beat him, and I would like to go against him another time. But yesterday he was better than me and he won. But I'm just eager to go back on the mats again and show what I'm capable of, because I wasn't able to really show my potential, but still I did a pretty good match, and I did as good as I could. And of course I felt like there was a size difference. I think I was a bit too light for medium heavy, so I gave up like 6 kilos or something. So of course that affects the match, but it's not an excuse. But I felt like he was heavy and it was really hard to make big. I tried to move him and lift him, but I didn't. It was hard to really get things going. So that's how it is. It was fun being on the mat, and it was just cool fighting. So it's gonna be cool to go there. So Tommy, he won his first match yesterday. He did a really good match, and then he also won his second match today. So that's awesome. So now he's into the semifinals, and he will go against Ronaldo Jr. He's a newcomer into the black belt division, but he's really good. He won everything at the brown belt, so he's a tough competitor. But I think Tommy gonna beat him for sure, because he likes to move a lot and he likes to pass guard. But Tommy he's very comfortable in that chaos and in that with a lot of movement. And I don't think he has ever experienced a guard like Tommy's with the both. He has the strength and also the flexibility in every position. So it's going to be extremely hard for him to get anything going. And I think eventually he's going to get tired, and Tommy going to take advantage of that and get a submission or win, take his back or get something. He's going to get a big lead.
I just finished my fight with Luna. I felt like I was controlling the whole fight, but I felt a little bit slow, so I'm just adjusting my energy and preserving a little bit for my upcoming fight against Ronaldo. I know it's going to be a tough fight, and I have my mindset on dominating him, doing my game, doing the things I trained on, and just let my jiu-jitsu speak for itself, and let the war start.
Tommy's gonna have a great fight. I think he's really ready, and we just talked to him now, and he's looking fresh and he's feeling very good. So I can't see anyone stopping him at this moment, to be honest.
That's a money match right there. Yeah. That's the kind of thing that literally people would pay big bucks to see. That's like a dream match in the middleweight division. Ronaldo Jr., one of the most dynamic, one of the most, what we call in the human highlight reel. He's such a dangerous competitor, and Tommy, the Viking berserker, there's no secret what he brings. So, well, you mentioned Tommy, and you mentioned Ronaldo, and I almost feel it's a shame that we're not going to get to see these guys fight in the final. Because this is the kind of thing that it's like a marquee match, right? And it's going to happen in the semi-finals. So that means that only one of them is going to make it through to the final to then go on to win it all. So I'm picking Tommy over Ronaldo.
You called your shot. You got the submission in the final. How you feeling?
Feeling great. Like just as I planned. Like started out slow and now just pushed the pace at the end, just as planned. No?
Yeah, you sort of said that with your plan. You're starting out slow. You're conserving your energy. Probably a little bit of you being a veteran now. You've been around a few years, and then you turn it on. You start out. You conserve yourself. Semifinals, a big submission against Ronaldo. Final submission against Paquito. So.
Yes, like you said, I'm a veteran in the game. Like I know how to preserve my energy. Like I know my flaws and I know my gas tank. So like I'm not a rookie anymore. I know like I have 10 minutes on the clock to work. So I'm not stressing it. Like even if I get a point scored against me or 2 points in that case, just taking it easy, like staying calm and just adapting to the situation and getting the best out of the positions.